G'day ladies and gentlemen, Kieran Downer from Document Management Tasmania, and thank you yet again for joining me as we have a quick coffee together. It is fantastic to see you. Now you might be wondering where I am. I'm actually just down the road, Inglenorchy, not far from the office, about 200 metres. I'm very, very lucky. This is what a beautiful place to actually sit and have a coffee. And right here, right now, in this crazy world, this could be the safest place to actually sit. Welcome to a very, very dynamic working condition. It's funny, you know, I know very well we've all got challenges at the moment, but I can't but remember when I was a kid. Do you remember in the schoolyard playing a game called British Bulldog? Or a bit like tag, where a group of kids ran from one end to the other and there was one in the middle, and if he touched you, you had to join him, and then if you touched him, you had to join him, and the winner was the last kid that can make it from one side to the other. Well, if I had to describe what it's like to have a business in Australia right here, right now, that's it. You know, we know very well, whilst we sit in the middle of this pandemic, and it is affecting our teams, it is affecting our families, it is affecting our community, that it's a bit like keeping off, isn't it? Now the challenge is, of course, is being able to continue to run, enabling your business to continue to run. Because you and I both know as business leaders and business owners that there's no more empathy. It's now down to your skill, my skill, to make sure that this happens. And it doesn't have to be, and whilst it's a challenge, it's not an impossible challenge. What we have to do, of course, is protect our staff to the best of our ability by controlled isolation. And I use the word controlled isolation to the mere fact that ensure that you have succession throughout the organisation. Some work from home, some work within a factory scenario, and I say in a factory scenario because we know, you know, I know that not all businesses can work from home. But you have to actually prepare for people to get ill. And the reality is, by the science behind this, we are all going to come in contact with this virus over the next few days, weeks, months. So therefore, having a few people unwell coming through the other side is actually the best thing that could possibly happen for your business, because one would hope, with a fair breeze, that once you've had it, you should be good to go. And hopefully, whilst we don't want anyone to get unwell at a extreme level, if it is just mild, as the science says for the majority, we should be okay. In the interim, of course, you've got to keep the business's cash flow and all of those wonderful things turning. I would like to think that this is going to be short-lived, but hey, I would have liked to have said that 2 years ago as well. So let's see what happens next. In the interim, buckle up, hold on. This is going to be an interesting ride.